Hi everyone, this is Chubby Berry here. So today is another Ali die of the day. So today I'm going to show you the die is the flower die, which I think many of you have it. It's a really good die and you can make quite a lot of different type of flowers. So over here, I just want to show you the type of flower I've made. For this one, I've made this type of flower. It's look like blooming a lot. Then the tea rose, and then we have this another rose. So I have also made a big larger one, and then I have made this one with some centerpiece in it. So just a quick run through. For this one, I'm using the largest die, which is this one, and one of this, and three of this size. This is quite a large one if I put it on my palm. And then I like this smaller one, which I can put on my card making. Yeah, it's quite a good size for it. Yeah, so today I'm going to show you how I make this one in this one, because it's like once you have the technique to make this wave shape, you can actually simply do this one. As for this, is like my previous video where how I cup all the little petal. So it's the same technique as the previous video, which I will put it in my link on how I shape it. So, and for how I layer it is the same as this. So I thought of like guiding you how to make this too will be a good one. So let's start with the tutorial. Okay, first I will make this one. For this, we'll need to have five flower. So to make this size, I'm getting the second smallest, 2 of it, and 3 of the smallest. So this is how it is. So to start off, how I make into this is I will need to have, okay, you can get hold of a toothpick or any pokey thing that is able to make round item. So for all the items, I'm going to round it. So you just like press against it, make sure it's curved. So we are going to do for all the 5. So I have ready made a quick one. Okay. So I have made 5 of it. So just to share with you, for this one, I'm preparing to make it as the base of it. So this is how it looks like when it expands out. Okay, so just now when I did the first one, which is this one, what I need to do is, you could see that this is the curve is facing downward. For this one, the curve is facing upwards, and then downwards, upwards, and then the last one is all upwards. So what I did is that to make it downwards, after you curl it, then you will get some ball tools, or for me, I'm using the brush tip. What you need to do is press it down at the edge. Just press it down here, because the center is empty, you are not able to do the circular move, so you just have to press it, so it will actually make it curve in. So this is how I did it. So moving this aside, so now what we have to do is I'll get my glue gun. The first one, where we have all the curve in one, we just roughly crumple in. So when you have something like this shape, grab hold of it, just randomly crumple it together, so it looks like a very messy one. So I'm waiting for my, while waiting for my heat guns, so you can roughly see how it's going to put. So this is also curving upwards, the curve, and I'm going to place it randomly at the center. Okay, and then this one is at facing downwards. You can see this is facing downwards, so we're going to put it alternate it. Okay, oops. So I'm going to add some glue, a big drop of glue here, and then this is curving upwards. I just randomly put it in the center. It doesn't need to be aligned, so long it's at the center, and then we press everything up. Then we'll add more. And then for this time round, we need to alternate the pedal. So this is like alternating it. Okay, then we'll have the next one face upwards. And also make sure you alternate. So this is how it looks like. And then for the final one, it's facing downwards, so it's this way. We're going to put it so, and then to have a nice finishing, you can get a circle punch or anything that is small enough to cover it. So with the glue is still there, I'll just press it down. So there you go, and make some adjustment. We have a nice flower. This is really a simple one. It's like you can just do it randomly very fast. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So the next flower I'm going to guide is how we do this one. So for this, similarly, I need to have 5 petals. So it's the same. I have 2 of the small, the second smallest, and then 3 of the smallest one. Okay, so I try to choose those like with, because I ink it myself. I try to choose those with the darker color right at the center, so the color will be more prominent. Then what I'm going to do here is get a tweezer, and then you see 2 of the flap here. So what I'm going to pinch it and twist it, and then likewise for here, pinch it and twist it the other way. So it's like you're trying to pop this thing up here. Yeah, so you got to do it for all the petals. twist it, grip, twist, grip, and twist the other way. So I'm going to do for the all these four, except for the bolt that I'm going to make. I'm not going to twist it. So I have did a quick one over here. Okay, so I have pre-made a few of it. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to twist everything. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the brush, and then likewise I'm going to like press it so that the curve is like more. So you're going to do this for all of it, and then except for one piece, which is this one, what I'm going to do is going to make something like this, which is going to make a box. So what I'm going to do here, for ease of bending, I'm going to use a toothpick, and then I'm going to curl it. So you can see it's like bending inwards. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to like these two. I'm going to choose 3 petals. Try to alternate it except for the last one. So what I'm doing is like making a petal that the first petal, the first bulb, the first layer I should say, to make into something like this. So this is, we're gonna hold it to a shape of like this. So depending on how open the box you want it to be. And then for this two, we're going to fold it upwards. So we're going to have a box, something like this. Okay, if you just want to have a box, actually you can just make like this and then have the leaf on it, and it will just look like a freshly open box. So I'm going to put the pink color aside, and I'm going to work on this blue one. So first of all, I'm going to start off with the box. You can actually do like what I say just now, like just have the box here, okay, but and then put a hot glue and then press it on it. But I'm going to make it more firm, so I'm going to use this Daiso clay again. So I choose any of it. I try to choose a larger one. Okay. So what I'm going to do is like just drop it inside. So what it does is that it gives like something to hold on it. If you don't have the Daiso clay, it's okay. You can use like tissue paper, roll it into a ball, and then just put it inside. So let me get my glue gun. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put a big block of hot glue inside. So this is just a bit block of it, and then we'll start shaping it into the box, because there's a ball inside. You can actually press it and it won't flatten it. So that is why I choose to have a Daiso clay in it. And then just give a small dot here, fold it upwards. Okay, And then we'll do it again for the other side. So the first layer is done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab another smaller one. So I can give a big blot here. And I just put on it randomly. Okay. Oops. I think I put too much. Okay. No. Okay, I'm just going to spread it evenly. So I'm trying to push it inwards so that it's like not opening so wide. I'm going to push it inwards a bit. Okay. And then we'll do it another layer. Okay. So make sure you alternate the petal. And we'll go for the next round. And then the final round. And then to make a nice shape behind, I just do a random cutout. You can make a circle die. I just punch out whatever I have and then I press it at the back. Okay, so my flower is done. So I hope you like this short tutorial and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.